Yeah. I'll leave it.
Okay, yeah.
That way we could troubleshoot it.
Yeah.
You think it's because like you moved it to 3 and it should be on 2?
No, I don't know.
It's weird because it's like we don't touch anything, right? Everything should just be the same.
Yeah, but it's because we got some new stuff and I plugged it into my computer. Maybe that messed it up. I don't know. I have to go through everything again, try to figure it out. Right. I changed some settings too on OBS, try to do something cool.
Oh, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you?
The thing is, it works for everything. It's just for some reason with the focus, right? I don't know. Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, I'll figure it out. So sorry if this episode sounds bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Low Quality Podcast, where
Let me pull out my notes. I have notes.
Where Richard has notes,
Secret
and
notes.
the sound quality might be low. The best sound quality, and we have good sound. Welcome back to the Low Quality Podcast. Well, this is our second studio.
Yeah, this is the one where the other one's getting cleaned.
There's too much bodily fluids in there that we need to clean.
I was like, what do we normally call? Oh, it's too much ectoplasm.
Yeah.
there was a ghost in there.
Dang, Alex had a party in there and too much ectoplasm.
Yeah. I blame Ian. He's bringing his harem over. Did you like that?
It was pretty fun. Dude, you know, Ian, he messaged me. He's like, dude, Richard did me dirty. I was like, oh, shoot.
Because the harem?
Yeah, because you like, you know, the meme, like the girl sits on the couch.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
I forgot I did that.
Yeah. Hi, Ian.
I was debating on doing that one or not, but I was like,
Uh-huh.
I think it'd be really funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Richard, not Richard. Ian sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh, dang!" Richard went savage on Ian. I hope you're watching, Ian. We love you.
Yeah. That's why I did it.
Oh man, what are we talking about? Anyways, okay. Today we're talking about Star Wars because we just got done watching Ahsoka.
Yep.
Okay, so I've only watched like the first 5 episodes, and so I'm missing the last 3. But we did just watch the last episode, and there are some questions I have for you about that.
Oh fuck.
I hope you remember them. Okay.
I hope so too.
And then just spoiler alert. I don't know. There's like a lot of like TikTok videos out there on Ahsoka, but so Ahsoka Tano is
Ahsoka Tano these nuts. No, my original joke was just Ahsoka these nuts, but
okay.
I was like, shit, I forgot how I bring it up. But then you kept saying,
I kept saying
you kept saying Ahsoka, so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Okay, so Ahsoka Tano is
nuts.
Stop saying these nuts.
So say Ahsoka Tano.
Okay, she's Anakin's.
These nuts.
Dude, I can't. Let's take a break. Okay, so
Got him.
Ahsoka is Anakin's Padawan, right?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I can't. Okay, and for those who don't like watch Star Wars, a Padawan is like the apprentice of a Jedi Master. So they don't show her in the movies, right?
Hey, you know what? No.
Yeah.
Do they still say Padawans? I think they just keep saying apprentice now. Like
That's what I kind of noticed.
Even Ahsoka, I think she said apprentice.
Yeah.
Instead of Padawan.
Do you know why?
I don't know. Is it maybe because Padawans were like with the temple, and since there's no more temple anymore, it's like.
Or is a Padawan just like a kid? Or is Padawan like the official name for like?
Yeah, Padawan's like apprentice trainee.
Huh. I don't know then.
Huh, I'll look it up. That's interesting. Maybe it is because of Order 66.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because
I think that's when it stops.
Ahsoka, she is like a Ronin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo,
I don't have a hat. How do I look?
do you want to go put one on?
I'm gonna put one on. I feel naked.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Well,
Just enjoy the nun cut.
okay. So Ahsoka is like, she's a rogue Jedi, right? Because
Yeah,
Order
she's
66.
Rogue One.
Okay. Oh yeah. I was gonna ask you, when does this take place?
It takes place the same time as The Mandalorian.
Right. So this is
Maybe-
after episode 3, right?
Yeah. This is exactly the same time as Mandalorian.
Okay, so like we're in the Mandalorian because in the Mandalorian season 1, 2, Ahsoka shows up.
2.
right?
Yes, 2.
And then I don't know if you know, but is that like before Ahsoka series or like?
Yeah, that's before Ahsoka series.
Okay.
'Cause that's when she starts looking for Thrawn.
Okay.
Because in season 2, that's when she mentions him.
Oh.
But this is all before the newest movie, 8, right? That's the new trilogy, right?
Yeah.
8, 9,
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9. Yeah. This is all before 7. Because Luke just set up his temple. He's gonna train all these kids.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because you do see Luke and the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka takes place around the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh, that makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
This whole time I was thinking that it takes place right after 3, but
Oh,
like,
no.
around the Mandalorian. But then like you see Luke, and then like that Darth Vader died.
Yeah.
So that's why you see Anakin. Spoiler alert. Like I said. Okay, that makes so much sense.
Oh man, yeah, you were totally in the wrong time, huh?
Yeah. I was like, why is Anakin right here, like in the ghost form?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also confusing because of Ahsoka, because technically she did see Anakin before he became Vader, and after. So it's like,
She did?
yeah,
In the Clone Wars?
yeah, because remember she's his apprentice.
Yeah, but was it like a vision of him, or like they actually saw each other?
No, they actually saw each other. They trained each other and stuff. In the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you apprentice.
That's how you verbalize apprentice.
Yeah.
Verbalize? That sounds so like graphic. Okay, so I did not watch the Clone Wars,
Yeah.
right? So I'm coming into Ahsoka like not
Much like
knowing
almost
much.
blind.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like I am missing out on some things, but I feel like that's just kind of like Star Wars in general, right? Because every single time a movie starts, they just kind of plop you in the middle of something that's already going on.
Yeah.
And
Well.
I feel like that's what they were doing with Ahsoka.
Yeah.
But so yeah, like if you're coming in blind, like you can understand what's going on. But if you had watched Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and Rebels, right?
Yeah, and Rebels.
Then like you already know who all the characters are.
Yeah.
So me coming in blind, I'm like, okay, she has to find. She heard of these rumors that this Grand Admiral Thrawn is alive, right? Mm-hmm. And I know that in Clone Wars that she encountered Anakin. Mm-hmm. Was this Anakin as Darth Vader?
No.
Anakin
Just regular old Anakin.
before he went to the dark side?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see Anakin and Ahsoka's relationship, right?
Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you're really in the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the original question? So my point of that is like that's why sometimes it's confusing on where Ahsoka takes place, because Ahsoka happened in the prequels, but she's also happening between the sequels.
Like the
Or-
flashbacks?
I'm saying the character itself. So like
okay.
if you get confused of where like Ahsoka is or the Mandalorian, it's like, oh yeah, I remember it's this part, not like over here. Because there's some people online that are like confused.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Ahsoka is taking place right after 6. Right after Star Wars Episode 6, I should say.
Yeah. I was like, wait, not 6, but yeah. Episode 6.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it starts out like Ahsoka is trying to find, and she hears rumors that Grand Admiral Thrawn is still alive. And why is she trying to find him? To kill him?
Yeah, so
who is he?
The main bad guy of Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, was Thrawn.
Right.
So they spent the whole show fighting him, and then I never watched the Rebels, but I think either towards the end or like the last quarter, Ahsoka comes and joins them and helps them defeat Thrawn. And the thing is, she knows that Thrawn's alive, but Ezra basically sacrificed himself to teleport him and Thrawn to that current planet where they were, or the ending planet in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
And there's no way of finding them or figuring out where they are or anywhere, because he took him to like a mysterious place. Okay. So Ahsoka was hearing rumors that Admiral Thrawn is coming back from that place, so she's trying to stop that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let's start there then.
So yeah, I guess just to kill him.
Okay, so like there's this final battle, right, in Rebels, and then Ezra, who is with the rebellion, teleports him and Thrawn to a mysterious planet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Ezra is like okay. So in Ahsoka, you meet Ahsoka.
You nuts?
Obviously, because it's named after her. But then you also meet her apprentice, Sabine. Mm-hmm. And is Ezra like a love interest for Sabine?
I have no idea. But I think so, maybe.
Okay.
I don't either that. No, I think they were just really close friends. I don't know, because remember I didn't watch Rebels. So I don't know anything about Rebels, other than like the snippets that I've seen and the one Vader scene. That's all I know.
All right. Okay. So this is like the what's driving the Ahsoka series, right?
Yeah.
And then Sabine is the apprentice of Ahsoka, and she's a Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta talk about her.
Yeah.
She's fine.
I know she's man.
She's a baddie.
like from all the Star Wars,
you should go look her up. Look up Ahsoka Sabine, because she is cute.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Even with the short hair, because it's so funny too, because it got me off guard. Because I haven't seen Rebels, so I don't know what Sabine really looks like, and so I don't know what she looks like in live action. Mm-hmm. And this will be the first time you see her in live action. And then from all the other Star Wars that we've been watching, there haven't been that many pretty characters, you know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she popped through. I was like, oh, damn. I'm watching for the plot. I mean the story.
I watch Ahsoka for the plot. The plot
is Ezra's ass. Oh. I mean Sabine.
Not gonna lie, man.
Just repeat though.
Ahsoka has a lot of pretty characters.
Yeah, they do. They do.
The witch.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. What's her name? Hera.
You know who the witch is, right?
Yeah.
Morgan? Who her actress is?
I saw her name, but then she doesn't look familiar to me.
Oh, I think she was an actual Chinese martial arts actress.
Oh.
So I think she's been in a lot of Chinese movies.
Oh, no wonder her fighting scene was so good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Because I was gonna say that I'm sure that they got a stunt double.
No, it's her. But I was gonna say, I think when she was younger, she was really pretty.
Okay, sorry, I don't know if I
Did you see her other movie?
Yeah, my epiphany it spiked on the sound, but I think this is Bruce Lee's wife. No, Diana Lee, isn't that his daughter, Bruce Lee's daughter?
Well, I don't know. I'll look it up, I guess.
No, okay, I'm gonna look at it right now. Yeah, I think she's the Oh, the niece of Bruce Lee.
Oh, that's cool. That makes sense.
Yeah. No. Okay. Oh my gosh, like I'm so wrong. Diana Lee Inosanto is the daughter of martial arts legend Dan Inosanto and his wife Sue Inosanto. She is known as the goddaughter of global icon the late Bruce Lee. Goddaughter.
So she was still kind of related. Then?
Yeah.
They're probably just like distant cousins or something.
Right. But yeah, okay, she does do a lot of martial arts movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why her scene was like really good.
Okay, no wonder because so at the end you get to see Ahsoka fight. She has a name.
Morgan.
Like I only know her as the witch because they.
That's pretty much what they keep calling her too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The witch. The witch.
Yeah.
Da Vinci.
And she has like this really cool fight scene, and I was like, it's very like Chinese martial arts. Yeah, like even
it's very well
sword. And
I think she requested that.
Yeah, props to her on that, honestly, because that's what I was gonna say about Ahsoka. Like I like the fight scenes too, because like in the Star Wars universe and all the movies, you could kind of like see everyone's fighting styles, and you could go well in depth about this as well. But with Morgan, like you see her fighting style, and then Ahsoka, it's very like Star Wars like, but Baylon, he's one of my favorite characters. Yeah, because his fighting style is very like medieval, like it's as if he had a claymore, right?
Yeah. If you look closer at their armor, they kind of look like knights. Armor.
Yeah, that's why I really like Baylon.
Yeah, I really like the two bad guys, Baylon and Shin. Yeah, I really like them as bad guys. I was like, oh, these guys are pretty cool.
Yeah. Shin is also very cute.
Yeah, she is. Oh yeah, we're talking about Hera.
Yeah.
Hera's very pretty.
Yeah.
That ass, man.
Honestly.
God damn.
Yeah.
When it first showed her walking, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Can't wait for next episode.
Sweating already. You know why? I think it's because in the first trilogy, what is episode 5 where you see Jabba the Hutt? He has like a slave, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it like one of Hera's like species?
I think so. They're like the most common species I think we see in Star Wars.
Right.
The long tentacle ears.
Yeah. The long tentacles with the fine body.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Could you imagine the
booty, man?
Could you imagine the guys? How they look like that species, because you only see the girls, right?
Oh no, you see one in Book of Boba. Yeah, it's disturbing. Okay, so there's this one Jedi, and he kind of has that too, like the alien face with the tentacle hair. Yeah. There's one like that. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't remember his name, but I know he dies.
Yeah.
Because Palpatine actually kills him.
Yeah. When they're fighting him in the Senate room or whatever.
Yeah. Is it him? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah, like with Mace Windu.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad when he died. Anyways, Hera. If I were to rank all 3 of them, I would go with Sabine, Shin, and then Hera.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I'd probably do the same.
Yeah? No.
Well, I don't know.
I would do Sabine.
I think I would do Hera. I'll do Sabine, Hera, then Shin. I think.
We have a lot to... Okay. First, the reason is because I like Sabine before she cut her hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, she does look good with short hair, but I prefer her with long hair.
Yeah.
And then with Shin...
I like both.
It's just because she's like dark and mysterious.
She's that big goth titty girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's what Daddy wants.
I don't know about the big titties, but she has that goth look to her. I wouldn't mind holding her lightsaber as she steps on me. And then Hera's just Hera. Pretty blue eyes with the
big old Pixar mom's ass.
yeah.
Honestly, man, it's there. It's there. Everyone saw it.
Go watch Ahsoka.
Episode 1.
Stop this podcast. Go watch like Ahsoka episode 1, and then come back and finish this.
Yeah, and then it'll make sense.
It's that good.
Either way, I'll still post a picture of it.
Just the booty.
Yeah.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war, and that's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one.
Grand Admiral Thrawn is dead.
Like, forget everything else that happens. Like, let's just talk about the girls in the series.
Yeah. That's this whole podcast. That's what we're doing.
All right, well, that ends this episode.
Yeah. Check out Ahsoka these nuts and Hera's ass.
On the hub.
Yeah. Do you know Hera? I don't know her real name, so she's just Hera. But do you know who she's married to?
Okay. So, Hera's actress is Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah. Do you know who she's married to?
No.
Hello there.
No.
Yeah, she's married to Obi-Wan.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I got fact this.
I'm pretty sure they're married. I don't know if they're still married now, but they should be
All
married.
right, let's fact check this. Oh, there's a picture of them. And yeah, spouse Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
They got married last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dang,
Yeah.
she's 39. She looks fine.
Yeah, man.
Okay, the plot.
The plot thickens because it is thick.
With 2 C's.
Anyways,
Let's just kind of like move forward. Okay, so
I don't know. I lost track of where we were.
no worries. I just want to get to the part where so Ahsoka meets up with Sabine, and then they're gonna go find Thrawn on this mysterious planet, and there's a map, right?
Yeah.
And that's where Baylon and Shin, the Sith master and apprentice, shows up to stop
Goth
them because
apprentice.
they're also looking for the map to find Thrawn, right?
Kind of, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, gosh, I just really love Baylon.
But he's a good actor. I'm
Yeah.
sad he won't be in season 2 though. We will say it.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But okay, so there's this map that's gonna show where Thrawn is.
Yeah.
Who made this map?
Honestly, I don't know.
It just shows up out of nowhere, right?
I think that may be a Rebels thing.
Maybe.
Or like maybe one of the other comic things. I don't know. I was just thinking about it now too, because I was just like, wait, because when you asked about what Ezra did in Rebels, and I was like, wait, if Ezra mysteriously set Thrawn there, who made the map?
Yeah, and then how did like the clone troopers get there too?
Oh, he took that whole destroyer, the whole ship. It was that whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So everyone on there. I don't know how they've been alive and what they've been eating, but
The armadillo people, the roly polies.
no, those are for the zombie
natives?
troopers. Those are for the zombie troopers. That's one of my notes for me when I do editing. Put in a zombie trooper eating one of the turtle people.
Okay.
It'll be right here. Yeah.
Okay, so you see, like these fight scenes. Shin fights Sabine, and almost kills her too, because Shin stabs Sabine. This is like in episode 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And
A lot of people are mad about this part.
yeah, I was too, because
Should've
she
died.
survived.
Yeah. But I mean,
Died.
I don't know. It's the Force. I think where Star Wars is at right now, they believe the Force could do like anything.
Right. But then with that logic, Qui-Gon Jinn should have survived too. I think that's what people were saying online.
Yeah, but that's because he was like, that's in the past. He didn't know about this.
He was a Jedi master, but he didn't know about force healing.
Yeah.
That's where he messed up.
Yeah. I've heard about that debate too. Some people have been like, well, it's because he was far away, no medical attention, and also it makes sense because he got like, didn't he?
Darth Maul?
Or did he just get stabbed?
He just got stabbed.
Did he just get stabbed?
But he got stabbed like in the center though.
Yeah.
Whereas Sabine got stabbed
on
like through the ribs.
side-ish or something like that. Yeah. Somewhere where it could be okay, but still, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think it's just how Star Wars is right now. Mm-hmm. Lightsabers are no longer fatal, unless you're a stormtrooper. Or stormtrooper's ass.
Yeah.
A lot of butts in this show, huh?
A lot of butts. All right, let's get to that. Let's jump a little. All right. So they
meet up.
Eventually, Baylon gets the map, right, and goes to a distant planet, or goes to a planet where like they could. What do you call it? Like there's like a bunch of rock pillars on the shore of like the ocean and stuff, and they like put it in and it shows where the map is. But they need the power of the witch, right? Morgan, because she can activate it.
Yeah.
And so she activates it, and she activates like these pillars and the map, and it shows where Thrawn is, right? Mm-hmm. So they're gonna, hyperspace, go light speed and find him. And then there,
go light speed. Light speed briefs.
There, like Ahsoka and them shows up. Her, Sabine, like the robot. What's his name?
Yang or something like that.
Yang.
It's very Asian sounding.
Yeah. Yang. He so what he did, he trained Jedis to make lightsabers for like the past 500 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Very cool guy.
Yeah.
So they're all there trying to fight over the map and stuff, right? And then eventually, cheers.
Yeah, because I'm done.
Oh, okay. I'm almost there. But Baylon fights Ahsoka and almost kills her, right? And so
he does kill her. He actually really, she really was dead, but because of the Force and I think maybe Anakin, she was more like in
purgatory. I was gonna say that,
or just before maybe,
yeah.
Or the Force's version of purgatory, I guess is what.
Yeah.
And then she comes back to life because later on, Baylon's like, I'm pretty sure she was dead because I literally felt her presence disappear or something.
See, that might have been in one of the episodes that I didn't watch. So Baylon kills Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I forgot how that fight scene went, but
it's a pretty good one.
I feel like Baylon didn't really kill Ahsoka. He just kind of pushed her off the ledge.
Yeah, but if you look at the ledge, it's like you ain't gonna survive that, even if you're a Jedi.
Yeah.
Because even Sabine checked too, or someone checked. Maybe it was Hera. Someone checked and they're like, "There's no way. If you fall off, you live."
Oh, Hera has a son too.
I don't know.
And he's
is it her son? I know it's Ezra's son. But I don't remember. See, this is the part of Rebels. I think.
Yeah.
I think Hera and Ezra were our thing.
Oh, okay, that might be it because I remember Hera's son mentioned one of the Jedis from Clone Wars or Rebels, because he said, "Oh yeah, this guy trained me." I forgot what his name was, but so I thought, okay, that must be his dad. But yeah, you're right. Hera and Ezra, they might be married, and have their kid.
Yeah, that might be their kid. I kept forgetting because I think one episode he calls her mom, but then the rest of the time you see him, he doesn't call her mom.
Right.
And I'm just gonna say now, Ahsoka was a lot of parts of Ahsoka was kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
So I wasn't paying attention at this part. So I don't remember.
I think it's only because I remember because these are the only episodes that I watch.
Yeah.
But no, you're that makes sense. Hera and Ezra are like have this kid.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was,
Ezra
but then-
disappeared.
yeah.
So like during the Clone Wars and Rebels, then like the only person who was like a father figure was this other Jedi who trained him to be like Force sensitive. So he was able to find out that Ahsoka was still alive because he could hear the lightsaber battles that's going on.
Yeah, he could feel the
Through the
whole
ocean.
force thingy that Ahsoka's going through.
Exactly. And during that time, it was because Anakin showed up to Ahsoka and they were kind of training with each other.
Yeah. So, good and bad thoughts on that.
Okay. Okay, you go first then.
Okay. So I really liked all that. So it was all really good. I liked it, and the reason why is because this whole show is Rebels season 5. Like it's literally Rebels. Like they have a mural painted up in honor of Ezra and them,
Yeah.
and you think that like because it's live action, it's like I wonder what they're gonna put as a live action. It's the cartoon Rebels drawings of them as the mural, and I was like, oh, dude, if I didn't know what Rebels was, and like if someone who never seen Rebels, like probably like you saw it, and you're like, man, that mural looks really cartoony and funny, you know, it looks
Yeah.
really bad. But it's because it's the Rebels characters.
When did they show this mural?
So it's the very beginning. It's like right when you meet Sabine.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was just funny. What was my point in this?
Anakin and Ahsoka in the purgatory?
Oh, yeah. So this season is just Rebels 5. The only
5, yeah.
Yeah, the only part that contains the Clone Wars is that middle chunk with Anakin.
Yeah.
And that part I really liked because I've only seen Clone Wars. I really like Clone Wars. So, earlier you were saying if you haven't seen either one of them, you won't like the show as much, or you'll be like kind of lost, or you will like the show, but just not like you won't be attached to everyone. Because like in the with the Anakin scene, they go through a lot of Clone Wars, and they pick one of the battles from the show, the Battle of Mandalore, and so you get to see it in live action. And did you feel anything for that, for watching that battle?
Which battle? Because it feels like they went through like 2 or 3 of them.
They went 2, but I think it's like the same one. The aftermath, where
Where they were like, it was all quiet.
yeah, it's all quiet.
They were
You
talking?
see all the
Dead.
clone troopers, and then yeah, they're talking. Were you sad about that?
No, like
Yeah, see, you were sad, but in Clone Wars, you find out Ahsoka and them get really, really close to all the stormtroopers. That's the whole point of Clone Wars, so you feel more for the stormtroopers or the clone troopers. So when that scene came on and Ahsoka was like really sad about it, I was like, oh, that's sad. I'm a little sad.
because okay, so
Because it's like, oh, she knew those clone troopers.
yeah,
I knew those clone troopers.
so in Ahsoka, like she's like a little girl, right?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
she like that in Clone Wars too?
yeah.
Okay,
She was also
so
very
yeah,
young.
she puts her hand on one of the clone troopers, and they put their hand on top of her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, like that's why I really like. One of my favorite things I like about Star Wars is Order 66, and a few of the stories that comes before and after it, and that's why I really like Clone Wars, because it builds off of the relationship of the Jedi's and the clone troopers. So when you see the betrayal of Order 66, it hits a lot more. It's more
okay.
impactful.
yeah.
It's sad. Like if you ever go back and watch some of these Jedis and how they react, it's like it's heartbreaking now.
Yeah, like I knew Order 66 was like very sad.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like like I never watched Clone Wars, but then like you hear like I watched like these online videos of the Jedi's getting close with the troopers and
Yeah, if you ever watch Clone Wars, go back and watch the prequels, right? The 3, 4, 5, right? Or no, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. After you watch Clone Wars, go back and watch the prequels, and you'll like appreciate it a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's hard. Like you remember that one Jedi on the bridge that gets shot at?
Yeah, the Conehead.
Yeah, the cone head.
Yeah, that one.
That was really sad. But when you first saw it, we were just like, oh man, that sucks for him, right?
Yeah.
But after you watch Clone Wars, you realize, oh, so one big thing is all the Jedis, they're generals of like certain divisions of stormtroopers.
Yes.
So those stormtroopers that you saw shoot him down, he's been with them pretty much the whole war.
Yeah.
And Jedi's really cared about the clone troopers.
Yep.
So when you see him turn around and look devastated, that's like that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, because I remember that scene specifically because he's like running, right, and someone stops, and he turns and there's a pause.
Yeah, there's a pause.
Yeah,
that pause back then, that pause felt like a second, but now when you watch it again, you're gonna be like, no.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like an hour-long pause. Yeah. Anyway, so Ahsoka, back to Ahsoka.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
Sorry, I like Star Wars, but my favorite story is just that whole section because it's just so good.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people agree with that too.
Yeah.
Like that's why everyone like always like read the comics and everything about Star Wars because there's so much going on with Order 66.
Yeah.
And there's so much backstory too.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was when I was watching Ahsoka, like I thought this was like,
Part of Rebels.
Yeah, around there, right?
Yeah.
So, well, kinda. Yeah. Anyways, you see Anakin show up, right? While Ahsoka's in purgatory, and then you see he has an outfit change, and it almost looks like Darth Vader's outfit. It has like the front plate.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you haven't seen Clone Wars. That's actually what he wore in Clone Wars.
Okay, so that's what I thought. Like, it might just be like from the cartoon series.
Yeah.
But I thought they were like trying to make him look more like Darth Vader.
Yeah, no, actually, I think that's part of it too. Because if you line up all of Anakin's outfits, you see it slowly start assembling Darth Vader.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool symbolism. Back when Star Wars was like really good.
Right. And then it goes back to this purgatory place where like Ahsoka's like fighting Anakin on the bridge.
Yeah.
Smoke and like Anakin walks through the smoke and he turns.
Yeah, you get a glimpse of Darth Vader. Yeah. So again, this is why I really like this part because a lot of Clone Wars, Anakin was slowly turning to Darth Vader because he ends up as Darth Vader. Yeah. And since Ahsoka is his apprentice, she's like, other than Obi-Wan, she's like and I guess Padme, she's the other person who like is super close to him. Yeah. And she's one of the only ones who like starts to kind of sense that like something's wrong with him.
He's starting to turn.
Yeah, he's starting to turn.
Side.
That's why that one scene in Rebel that I showed you is really good. When she was like, "I won't leave you this time," it's because that like she did leave him and then he turned into that. That's why she's saying like, "I'm not gonna leave you this time." And then he's like, "Then you'll die."
Oh, so sad.
Yeah, that's the only part of Rebels I've seen. Oh, and I guess Obi-Wan beating Darth Maul too. But otherwise, like that's all I've seen of Rebels. Anything else of Rebels, I don't know about. That's why I really like this one part in Ahsoka when they show the Clone Wars, because it's like it finally wraps up Anakin and Ahsoka's whole story, and so it's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
My only bad thought about that was that like the lesson she learned was kind of dumb.
Live on.
Yeah, it's better to live than to be dead.
Like you think?
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I'm sure it meant more than that. Like it's like if you feel unsatisfied with your death, then keep living. I don't know.
Right.
I'm sure it's more than that, but that's like the gist of it. Is it's better to be alive than dead.
Yeah, like if Ahsoka had died right there, like I felt like that was kind of like a bad death.
Yeah, and also I think it's just for her to like keep trying, keep going.
Right. Like, but if she had died when she was fighting Morgan and like the zombie stormtroopers were there, like that would have been like a better death for her.
Yeah, because at least she actually tried to the like limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
but that was the only bad thing I didn't like about that part.
So while you're talking, that reminded me. Yeah, like in while she was in purgatory and they were on like the planet where
Mandalore, the Battle of Mandalore.
Yeah, the Battle of Mandalore, and then like you see all the dead stormtroopers and like firing starts happening again. Yeah, and Anakin walks away. He slowly turns into Darth Vader. Yeah, and then the other scene where they're on the bridge and then as he's walking towards her, like he turns into Darth Vader, but it's not Darth Vader, but it's just Anakin as his like. As himself, but he has the Sith eyes.
Yeah, he has the Sith eyes, yeah.
And his lightsaber is red too, right?
That's red.
Yeah. So I felt like You know that like if Anakin had stayed like that, if he didn't burn after fighting Obi-Wan, like he would have been like one of the most powerful.
Dude
Sith
was so
lords.
powerful, man.
And so Ahsoka was like fighting him around that time, and then something happens, but then like he like turns back into Anakin.
Yeah, she learns her lesson or something. She
Yeah.
finally fights back, and that's when he turns back to normal.
And then that's when like Hera like finds Ahsoka in the ocean, picks her up, right?
Yeah. I think one of the reasons why Ahsoka's purgatory, she kept envisioning the Sith Anakin, is also because of the whole like.
Yeah.
She knew what was going on, but she didn't do anything to help or couldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she kind of feels guilty about that.
Yeah.
Right?
So her beating Anakin and making him turn back to normal, I think that's her like I did it. I saved you, sort, or like I'm past this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Because I'm trying to remember too. This is like after part 6, so Anakin Darth Vader's already dead,
Yep. Yeah.
and so this is her coming to terms with that.
Yeah.
So sad.
I know. That's why I say I really like that part. It was just the lesson of it. I feel like they ran out of ideas. They're like, oh, I don't know what to do now.
Right.
The whole point of this was just to see Anakin.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on, like this is like episode 5. This is where I stopped, but funny enough, there's these giant sky whales that can go light speed as well.
Oh, they were in Rebels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's how Ezra gets them. He managed to use the space whales, or they help him, or something.
Oh.
That's why. Yeah. So the space whales existed. It's canon. It's always been there.
Okay.
But it does sound very silly. Again, if you don't have the Rebels, you're like, the fuck, space whales that go hyperdrive?
Yeah, because for me, I'm like, okay, like I know, like they're fucking organisms. Like, there's no way Star Wars universe can have like an organism that can travel light speed.
Yeah. If anything, I think that was the inspiration, or like that's how they learn. That's how humans learn to do it. Is from the whales.
Okay.
They just happen to find some. But yeah. It sounds like a ridiculous idea.
It did to me too. And then like I saw the space whales like fucking go, and I was like, okay, I guess this is the thing now.
Yeah. No, it's okay. So because I didn't watch Rebels, I didn't know either. So I was like, space whales that could like light speed hyperdrive. All right, whatever. I guess it's Star Wars. You can have anything. And then like I went back and read back about Rebels. It turns out that's what happened. I was like, oh, I guess they are a real thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so fill me in on like episodes 6 and 7.
So 6, they is when they just get to the planet, and I think Sabine is just talking to Thrawn. That's when you first see Thrawn.
Oh, okay.
Which, by the way, I liked Thrawn in this one. He looked very menacing until you see his little dad belly. But I was like, I guess you can't blame the actor for that. Because he's a pretty old guy, right?
Yeah, he's pretty old.
Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah. So and then that's when Ahsoka's like, I think talking to Hiang, and they're just kind of doing a little more flashbacks, or maybe I think it's flashbacks of Ahsoka and Sabine. Either way, nothing really happens in this episode.
Okay.
Sabine just like makes a deal with Thrawn, and he lets her go look for Ezra, and then that's
Okay,
starts.
so
then-
you finally see Thrawn for the first time in this series,
Yeah,
and he's looking for Ezra.
yeah, because he's not looking for Ezra. Sabine is, but he's just like, I guess Ezra's like a side goal, because their main goal is to get out.
Right.
But if he can find Ezra, then he can kill him, and that goes away one of his big problems. Because remember, Ezra's the one who like. So the thing about Thrawn is he's super smart and strategic.
Yes.
Like he's like 5 steps ahead of you. So Ezra's the only one who's ever like beaten him. So he's like cautious of Ezra. So that's why he wants to get rid of Ezra. But he can never find him during this planet for some reason. But he's like, okay, if I let Sabine go, she'll find him, and then I can kill him. But while we're doing that, we're gonna still focus on our main goal.
Okay, so to backtrack a little, you see that there's this giant ring, right,
Yeah.
to go into hyperdrive.
Yeah.
And so the Empire is trying to get that to where Admiral Thrawn is,
Yeah.
right, to get their ship back home?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's because where they went is farther than a normal ship can go, even with the hyperdrive. So, like, if you could jump once, then you still won't really know where you're going. It has to be one big jump.
Okay.
Because, when you jump, you just, like... Because it's space. Let's say you need to make 2 jumps, right? If you only make one halfway, it's like, now which way do we go,
Yeah.
But if it's one, you know where you're going, you're done.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the big ring, is to do one big jump.
Yes.
Because no other ship can do it.
Yeah.
Other than the space whales.
Space whales got it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sabine and Thrawn, they meet up, and Sabine wants to find Ezra.
Yeah.
And then Thrawn's like, okay, like...
Yeah, go ahead.
Ezra,
Yeah, go find her.
And I'm going to try to kill him, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he doesn't tell that, but, that's his motive.
Right.
That's the reason why he lets her go, because she will find him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's where the episode ends. And the next episode is just Sabine wandering around trying to find Ezra.
Okay.
And then it ends with her finding Ezra.
Okay, so I want to go back to Baylon and Shin.
Yeah.
Because...
they're following Sabine.
Right.
In episode 6 and 7.
Right.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all I do.
Okay, so in episode 8, like at the end, you see them separate from each other?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess I can explain this part. End of episode 7, Baylon and Shin. That's when it's revealed that they're not here to help Thrawn. That's when you find out that they're here. Baylon has a different motive. He knows that there's something else on this planet that he needs or wants to get or something. There's a bunch of theories. We'll go to that later.
Okay.
Or we can do it now. Do you want to do it now?
Let's go later because Thrawn.
Yeah. Okay.
Baylon's there to find something else.
Yeah. And
what about Shin?
He just took Shin because I think for Siths it's just better if you operate in 2.
Yeah.
I guess what Jedis do. So he gives her the option. He's like, you can stay here and follow me, or you can go back with them, with Thrawn and them when they escape. And I guess she chose to stay, but instead of going with Baylon, she's doing her own path. Because I think he also said, like, but there's also like a third option. You can try and make your own path, get your own way. That's why they separate, and she goes to that planet's version of the Tusken Raiders, and Baylon's on Mount Hokage.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, what is that called? The Valley of what?
I don't remember. Valley of Heroes?
Something like that, where Naruto fights Sasuke.
Yeah, that or the Lord of the Rings statues.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
But I don't remember that one.
Yeah, because while we were watching,
It's a gate, isn't it? Isn't it like Mindor's gate? I don't know.
Yeah, because while we were watching, you mentioned Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I see that, but I also see Naruto where they fight, and
Yeah.
because it's the fucking
The falls.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I was wondering. Like, so Shin, she shows up to that village and she opens her lightsaber.
They were. Yeah, they're like Tusken Raiders, and they ambushed Sabine, but Sabine managed to fight them off, and then they were going to ambush Baylon and Shin again, but I think they realized that Shin and them are really powerful, and I think with this culture or this race, this species, they respect power. So the more power you are, they'll follow you. So since Shin beat them all, like easily, because Sabine struggled.
Okay.
But Shin beat them easily. That's why she's like, I'm gonna do it now, bitch.
Oh, okay. So because I had 2 different theories. Like, Shin was gonna go and like kill them all, or she was gonna go and like those are her people.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she's really just gonna like use them for her, right?
Probably,
Like, she's
yeah.
gonna be, hey, like, I'm the Sith Lord that you couldn't beat, so I'm your leader now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. Who knows? In fact, I'm surprised she's even alive. I really thought they were gonna kill her off in the show,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh, maybe in season 2.
Yeah. Okay, so Baylon, he's on that planet to find something else.
Yes. Do you want to know the theories on it? Because
Yes.
no one really knows for sure. Because at this point, I think Disney's Star Wars can do whatever they kind of want. Like, there's no more,
Yeah.
there's no more story for them to follow.
Right.
Some people think that he's gonna find the power to become like the strongest Sith ever. Kind of back to like who's the one? I think like as strong as like Plagueis or Nihilus, maybe. Or he's gonna find like the origin of like the Siths and like recreate this like a Sith order or something. Mm-hmm. Some people think this is where he finds the power to bring back the Emperor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, I don't think so. I think that's more of Thrawn's plan. Because no one also right now Thrawn's plan is just theories too. I think.
Okay.
I don't think he's ever explained what he's going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, that's what Baylon's there for. He's not there for Thrawn. He just knew that this planet was like the source of Siths or something, and this is where he's gonna find the ultimate power.
Okay. Isn't that what what's her name from the last trilogy? The main character,
Rey?
Rey. Isn't that what she found? She fell into that hole.
Honestly, I forget what she fell into. It was. I think she just fell into a. Like I don't know. Like at the dark side. That's what the dark side looks for her. I don't know. I forgot that whole movie.
Okay.
Because I didn't like it at all. So
Right,
I just forgot about it and what
I only
happened.
watched it once, but like I think that's where like the Sith originated from too. But I don't know if it's the same planet. If it is, like it's very fucking random.
Like, wait, you're talking about where she's with Luke?
See, I don't remember.
Because that's where she finds the dark side. That's when she starts training. That's the mirror scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all on Luke's planet. Because remember, Luke pulls her out, and he's like, "You weren't supposed to go there."
Yeah.
Because he has another little cave that was like in the first movies. You know, it's like when Yoda brought Luke to the caves.
Yeah.
It's like that's like what it is, but like Luke's island version instead of Yoda's swamp version.
Okay, so you like, what are the chances of that being the same planet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But then it's like, you know, they could just like ambush the rebels and like find the map that like finds Luke. It would have taken them to Thrawn too.
They're just on planets adjacent.
Yeah, they're just right next to each other. It's like Mars and Earth, that close to each other. They just couldn't travel. They just didn't know.
like when Ray of Hyperspeed's there, Ahsoka was still on the other planet, and they're like, "Is that a ship? Is that a ship? Save us!"
Deleted scene.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just wanted to know what happened to like Baylon and Shin. But,
Yeah.
Okay. And then.
But I don't know what's gonna happen to Baylon now because of if there's a season
Right.
2.
Right. Okay. So going back to what you said, like Ahsoka and Baylon, Ahsoka and Sabine, they're stuck on the planet because their ship was
damaged, and most likely their hyperdrive is damaged. That, or it's like what I said earlier, they can't do 2, it has to be 1 continuous,
right,
and they won't reach that far.
Right. So now they're stuck with the armadillo people.
Yeah.
and potentially zombie stormtroopers.
Yeah. What'd you think of the zombie stormtroopers? Oh, they're zombie stormtroopers.
Honestly, that's like one of the best things to happen in this series.
Oh, really?
I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that was bad.
Okay. So,
okay. I'll tell you why. But you go here.
You
go with me, Paul?
All right. So the scene where Ezra, Ahsoka, and Sabine, they're fighting the stormtroopers in like they get through the gate, right? And then they're fighting stormtroopers, and they all die. And like Ezra, like cuts one of the stormtroopers in the butt.
Oh yeah, the butt. Yeah.
I was like, what? Really? You died from that?
I'll try to pinpoint it and show it. The little clip. It's on my notes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was like one of the last stormtroopers. But I'm like, all these cuts are like very minor. It seems like, and they all died. But the witches. So there's an order of witches. Apparently.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to explain that too?
Yeah, explain that.
Okay, so, and this also explains the zombies thing too. Zombies have actually been kind of established in Star Wars now.
Okay.
So the reason why I didn't like these zombies is because...
You do or you don't?
I don't, because they were kind of disappointing. Because if you've played the game Fallen Order, you fight zombies, and they're like are like vicious and like dangerous, you know. But these were just like really bad, or really extra bad stormtroopers.
Okay.
So when I saw it, I was like, oh, no one's like leaping around like a monster or something, because that's what they did.
Oh.
Like they were like think of like 28 Days zombies. That's what the zombies were in the game.
They like run.
Yeah, they like run, they like crawl and shit, and are like actually smart and competent. But then this one is like they're just like, "Meh," and I was like, oh, I guess. I guess we got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the zombies have been established. The 3 witches are like. So in the same game, Fallen Order, you find the home of the witches, which is where they end up in the last episode of that red planet.
Yes.
That's the home of the witches, and you go there in Fallen Order. So that's where you find out about witches, and it turns out there's no more witches, or there's barely any more, and no one knows what happened to them. Turns out they're on this planet with Thrawn, and they're like the last 3. I don't know, what do you call a really big witch? The Grand Witch, the Grand Admiral Witches. I don't know. But anyway, they're like the last 3 like witch mothers or something.
Yeah.
Like the most powerful witches.
Okay.
And they chose to join up with Thrawn because Thrawn also made a deal with them,
Oh, okay.
which is most likely just helping them get out.
Yeah. So these witches, like, they use the Force, but like in a sorcery kind of way, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it is.
Okay.
And they use it to turn the stormtroopers into zombies,
Yeah.
and they attack Ahsoka on them.
Yep.
This has one of my other favorite scenes.
What is it?
So when the stormtroopers, before they die, they're like shooting at Ahsoka and Sabine and them, because they sneak into the fortress that Thrawn's in.
Yeah.
And you can see that like Ahsoka and Ezra are really good at using their lightsabers and blocking all the shots. But Sabine's getting hit once in a while because she's still new. And I was like, that's a pretty funny scene. that's a good scene.
Yeah. So about that, like, I was thinking, like, Ahsoka's like, Sabine, like, use your blasters. It's like, in a way, it's like it's like dissing her, because it's like, you're not good with the lightsaber, just shoot them.
Because I know you use your guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was funny too. Yeah. And then what happened to that? That's when the zombies come, because they kill all those.
Yeah.
stormtroopers.
So eventually, Ahsoka fights Morgan. 'Cause
Yeah.
she gets the witch powers, and like, that's when you get to see
Her fight scene.
yeah, their fight scene. What was Morgan's actress's name?
Isabella Lee? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's because she's. Sorry, my Google.
She's just that good.
Yeah, so
Just some random lady
yeah,
that
the
picked up.
choreography in those fight scenes are really good, and like you see the zombie stormtroopers like eventually catch up to Ahsoka,
Yeah.
and like they could have killed her so easily.
They start shooting her, and then she starts backing up.
Yeah,
And then there's one more final fight between Ahsoka and Morgan, and they're just standing there,
yeah.
making more bets with the balloons.
Bet you 5 that she loses. And during this time, so Ezra and Sabine, they already jumped onto the ship that Thrawn has gone on to, and it's like they're flying away, right? But then Ezra, you see that he got into like a stormtrooper's armor, and he like kind of sneaks in. But Sabine, she comes back because she lost her helmet.
Yeah. That's all she cared about.
That's all she cared about. But
But yeah, man, that shit's fuck. What's the material called? That's Beskar, man. You don't just throw away Beskar.
is that what it's actually called?
Yeah, Beskar.
Beskar?
Beskar armor. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it's the only thing that can like blasters and lightsabers.
Yeah, oh, okay. That's what the Mandalorian has, right?
Yeah, that's what they all have. I think his is just like more refined Beskar, or like full on Beskar, or maybe
Yeah.
he's the only one with Beskar. I think they used to all wear Beskar.
Oh, okay.
Because I know in the Mandalorian, in the Mando show, that they're like, this is Beskar.
Yeah.
You'll never find this anywhere else. That's the one actor's voice, how he sounds from Mando. The one who gives him who pays him, the old man.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Beskar. You'll never find this anywhere else.
This is only a down payment. waiting for you upon delivery of the asset.
Yeah, best guy. Best guy.
Best guy.
Best guy is tackle. Best guy.
He's like, dude, are you okay, man? I'm just gonna take this.
Calm stores, I'm I'm having a stroke, best guy. Best guy stroke. Best stroke.
Dies.
Yeah.
That's how he dies in Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's the end of episode 1 for Mandalorian.
Okay.
Man, that joke went on for a while.
Huh?
I was like, man, that bit went on for a while.
Yeah, dude.
Should
So
have stopped
Sabine-
it.
I'm trying to stop it right now.
I'm sorry.
So Sabine goes back and like Ahsoka's there, and Sabine helps her fight
Best guy.
the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And then that's pretty much when they realize that Ezra's like gone.
Yeah.
And then Hiang comes and picks them up to try to catch up.
Yeah. Okay. So stormtroopers, they can't die because they're zombies.
Yeah.
Ahsoka kills the Morgan,
Yeah.
and then
Oh yeah. So he kills Morgan.
Thrawn shoots at like that
The fortress tower thing.
Yeah, to like kill them. What's the robot's name?
You think one of the stormtroopers were like, "Hey, I bet you fight the balloons. Thrawn's gonna shoot at us."
No, but the stormtroopers, they didn't see Sabine show up. They're like, "Oh, dude, like check out this fight."
I know, for real. Like,
So Thrawn shoots at the tower. Oh no, we're talking about the stormtroopers.
yeah, they're making
They
they're making
didn't see Sabine
they're making
show
their
up.
bet. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're making their stupid bets.
They're so stupid. That part is so stupid, man. They're all just like in a circle watching Ahsoka and Morgan have their death battle. No one's shooting, and then like Morgan's like, "Go die here alone," and then like there's like a 1 second pause, and all of a sudden you hear Sabine from the back walk up to these like right next to these stormtroopers and be like, "She's not alone," and then all the stormtroopers like, "Oh fuck."
Where did she show up from?
And then they all die.
Yeah.
Or get chopped down.
Yeah,
It was such a silly scene. I was like, really?
yeah, they didn't.
No one's. It is a big circle. That means there's like, she could surprise the two in front because like, they can't see behind them. But all the ones in the front could have been like, yo, what's that lady doing?
Yeah.
What's
Hey,
this purple haired lady doing? And this,
someone's showing up.
she's the only colored thing here. This is a giant grayscale, man.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do anything about this? I bet you fight the blues. We don't do anything.
So we're joking about this, right? Like stormtroopers are not making bets. This is just me and Richard putting ourselves in their places. This is like Beavis and Butthead. They're
Yeah.
so stupid. Like this is us as being zombie stormtroopers just making stupid bets, right?
Basically, man.
Like
But like, I feel like that's why every time a stormtrooper like gets caught off guard or is being stupid, it happens. Because before this happens, Ezra's trying to get back on the ship, but he has to jump on it with the help of Sabine. And there's two stormtroopers at the end, like watching them, and we're just like, "Hey, I bet you they're making a bet. I bet you he doesn't make the jump. I bet you fight the balloons, he doesn't make the jump."
yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because the ship is already so far away, and then Ezra and Sabine, they're like, "Oh, let's just jump on."
Yeah.
And you see two stormtroopers standing right there.
Yeah, and they're about to shoot too, and they're like, "Oh no, we're all far away. They won't make it."
They could have shot Ezra as he's like midair,
Yeah.
but there's only one shot, and it's like when Ezra's already right there,
Yeah.
and the other stormtrooper's dead.
I know, because like they both look down to check to make sure he did fall. And then he like surprises them by jump and kills one. And the other one's like, "Oh shit, he made it."
But yeah, while they're like Ezra and Sabine's talking on the ground, it's like, "Fit, bet you five is five.
By the balloons, he jumps.
I bet you five that he doesn't make it. I bet you he does." Oh shit, he's not gonna make it.
Loop here. Oh Oh shit, he made it.
You made it! Ah! Here's your 5. Wait! Oh! Goes for the blaster, he dies.
And then Ezra takes their clothes.
Yeah. But rapes them.
Yeah. In the butt. But
pretty much it, right?
That's pretty much it. Ezra's back home.
Oh yeah, Ezra
Should've
goes
got-
back
should've
to
got
the
shot.
rebellion. And like that's where like Hera sees him again.
Yeah. Ahsoka and Sabine are stuck on a weird planet. You guys see Ghost Anakin?
Yeah, because Sabine, she didn't know how to use the Force until her life was dependent on it.
Oh yeah.
And then like, you know, at the end, like she's like, oh, whoa, I felt like someone's watching me. And she just walks away, and then Ahsoka turns around and is like, she smiles or whatever, and then walks away, and you see it's actually
Ghost Anakin.
Ghost Anakin.
Ghost Force Anakin.
Ghost Force Anakin.
Ghost Force 1 Anakin. Yeah.
Ghost Force 1 Anakin. It's like a new animated series.
Yeah.
by the same studio who brought you.
Ian's harem brings you Ghost Force 1 Anakin.
It's like a Power Rangers knockoff.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make that an opening now.
Ghost Force Anakin.
I wonder what song I would use. It would be a Power Ranger song.
Okay. Any final thoughts? Like, what do you think about the whole series?
I'm sure if I watched all Rebels, I would have liked it a lot more. I would have given like, because I hear a lot of people who watch Rebels and Clone Wars were like, this is definitely a good show. It's 7 out of 10. So I probably would have done the same thing too. But since I didn't watch Rebels, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I put this. I put this on a 5 just because I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so like, I like these parts, but I don't like these parts. And it's kind of weighs out. But I'm like, but I really like these parts. And I think of more bad parts, and it adds on to more bad parts. I'm like, oh, maybe no. Maybe it's just a 5 because I don't know.
Yeah.
It was okay. If you watch Clone Wars and Rebels, definitely watch it. If you haven't, I guess watch it and keep an open mind. If you want to see one or the other, I think if you only see one or the other, you'll like the parts that appeal to you.
Yeah, I definitely agree because like I never watched Rebels or Clone Wars either, right? So I'm like coming in this blind, and then like after watching it, I'm like, okay, like this is a good series, but I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen next.
Yeah. So luckily, I think if they do make a season 2, it's no longer gonna be like Rebels. It's literally a new story.
Yeah.
Because like the story of Rebels ended with Ezra being gone and Thrawn being gone. But since they're all back now, it's like it could be a whole completely new thing now.
Yep.
The only difference would be like if like Hera dies, then it's like you probably won't be as sad. But if you watch Rebels, you'll be really sad. I'll be sad because no more big booty.
No more big booty Hera. BBH.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, I guess we'll end it on that.
BBH.
Yeah, definitely watch Ahsoka for the plot.
Yeah. That's a very thick plot.
Yes, and then let us know
Sumptuous plot.
how you would rank. Let's do the 5 girls. Let's do Sabine, Hera, Shin, Ahsoka, and
Hiang?
Morgan.
Oh.
Wait, who?
Yang, the robot.
Oh no!
Yeah, but they have to be in the Star Wars costume. They can't be like out of it.
yeah. It has to be like the characters themselves.
I think my list will still stay the same. I think I will put Ahsoka last though.
You would go for Morgan first?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. For me, yeah, it would be like Shin.
Or maybe not. Maybe Ahsoka will be before. I forget what she looks like normally. That's why.
Morgan?
No, Ahsoka. Rosario Dawson.
Oh yeah.
I always
the
forget.
actress?
I always forget what she looks like normally.
Oh, no, just them in character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll stick with my first list.
Yeah. Give us your top 5. And also, let us know if you want us to talk about any other series or other movies, because we still have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, like we didn't even get to Baylon. He was like the best part of the show. Really good part.
Yeah, I really like him.
Oh, how about this? Did you like all the fights?
With Baylon?
Just in Ahsoka.
Oh, just in Ahsoka? I would say yes.
Because I think the best ones would have been like the Morgan one at the end, and then the Ahsoka and Baylon,
Yes.
and then the one where Ahsoka fights the smoke guy for the very first time.
I forgot about him.
Oh yeah,
the
he
first
dies.
time?
He dies.
Yeah, he dies. The
And
first time
Jedi's man
when
smoke.
they're like on that port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good fight.
Yeah.
Especially for Ahsoka, because some of her other fights, like for Mandalorian, weren't as great.
Oh, okay.
like you can tell she's not like a action actress.
Oh, okay. That's like one of the scenes where you like actually see her just use one lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah. That same episode, I was gonna bring this up, man. I'm really glad you brought that up. Is because I want to talk about Chop or Chopper. He's the droid. That's with
Yeah.
Hera, right?
Yeah.
He reminds me of Kenny from South Park.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Because they're like during that scene, like Hera is like, Chopper, you have to put a tracking transmitter on the ship, and Chopper is like, meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, just like.
It sounds like Kenny. But you understand what he's saying?
And he's orange.
Yeah, and he's orange.
You know what's funny about him? I think in Rebels, that guy was a psychopath. I think he like killed a bunch of people.
Really?
Probably. He's- or maybe all those droids are just psychopaths, because R2D2 is pretty psychopathic too.
Yeah, dude, they have no empathy. It seems like they just kill who's the bad guy.
But yeah, I can see that. I can see him resembling Kenny.
Yeah, like watch that episode again. I think it was episode 2, but like he
it's 2.
sounds like Kenny, and you could understand what he's trying to say, which
yeah.
is like Kenny, and he's orange.
Yeah, no, I can see it because we saw him in episode 8.
Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah.
That's pretty
Okay,
funny.
I do have to pee too.
Had to be 2.
All right. Let's end it.
P2.
Follow us on Instagram.
I was like, yeah. You said end it, so I was like, are you going to? Like,
Follow us on Instagram at lowqualitypod, and then you could also email us at lowqualitystudios@gmail.com. Please send us any questions that you have or any recommendations that you want us to talk about. So like any movies, TV series, or topics that you want us to talk about. And then we're also on TikTok at
low_quality_pod.
Yes. And then if you're on Spotify, you could also interact with this episode. You could answer our topics on this episode, and you can also leave us a review. Leave us a 5-star review. Say whatever you want, but leave us a 5-star.
Yeah. And we're all caught up on Spotify. The episodes are just out of order.
Yes. And then you can follow me on The Real Danny Chaw on Instagram.
And then I'm always just here on YouTube. I forgot what I say. Just like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share,
I will
subscribe.
always answer. I really do. I write back to all the comments. That's probably because we only have like 2 or 3.
Right, every episode.
Yeah. But yeah. Let us know what you think about Ahsoka or Star Wars. Let's do a review on episode 1.
Star Wars Episode 1.
Yeah, let's do a review on that. I want to watch that again.
Okay. I have a lot to say about that.
Oh yeah.
I recently watched it to find the plot, and it's still kind of hard to understand. So I would watch it again.
The plot of episode 1.
Yes.
The only thing I remember from that is Order 66.
That's episode 3.
Oh, no, I'm talking about episode 3. Sorry.
Oh.
Which one's episode 1?
The Phantom Menace with Darth Maul.
Oh, is that episode 1? I thought that was 3. Well, I mean, that's like the first one, and then. Where's that one? No, that is one. That is one. That is one. Because I forgot Anakin's a little kid.
He's a kid. Could you imagine Order 66 while Anakin is still young?
He's still a little Padawan with that little trainee hat. Kill them all. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What was the plot one?
See, that's the thing. It's very political.
Oh, that's why, because it's political.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that review after Guardians 3.
Oh, yeah. We don't have time to talk about it.
Maybe we said bye. This has already been a long outro.
Oh, yeah. All right, listen, I gotta pee.
I'm not cutting that part out. This is what you guys get. This is how it ends.
Subscribe for. This is what you get when you follow us. This is what happens when we're friends with you and you listen to us talk.
Yeah, it's neat, right?
All right. We'll see y'all next time. I love you.
It's all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Fucking Richard.